Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Texans and the Pats on Thursday night.
GA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Tonight we kick off the preseason with a good matchup right out of the gate, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the New England Patriots. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we finally made it, partner, through the winter, through the spring, now into the summer, and football finally back.
And during that time off, we all...
On first down, here's Stroud. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down of the sack. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Going up top. And that's caught inside the 30. John Mechie, touchdown, Houston. John Mechie, 78 yards. And the Texans use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right. Airing it out deep for Woods. And this will be caught at the 30. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Now Stroud. Another target and catch for Robert Woods. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And they'll throw it with Stroud here, first and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Texans are able to stretch out their lead. Boy, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield, and it...
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Dolphins and the Texans, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Shakes off the sack. Buying time to his left. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Stroud working out of the gun. And that's caught inside the 35. He may go. Touchdown, Houston. Robert Woods, 68 yards. Texans are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Now they'll go play action here with Stroud. Finds his man, it's John Mechie. Into space at the 45. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Well, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Well, look now at the 2023 draft class for the Texans, and people are still talking about the move they made, trading up in the first round, becoming the third team ever to make 2 of the draft's first 3 selections.
And what a bold move they made, considering what they gave up. But for a team rebuilding like the Texans.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Noah Brown, 42 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route. First and 10, it's Stroud. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental...
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown! Noah Brown, ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And now they'll shift things around. Stroud sets up the play action. It got his man complete. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Robert Woods. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans are able to add on to that lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And 1 play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive?
Here we go.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. Ooh, the juke. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Stroud looking to throw. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Texans. John Mechie, 49 yards. And the Texans are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is...
Stroud now on 1st and 10. This ball caught by Mechie. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
Stroud, and that is incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
They'll roll him out right. Then he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pierce. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Texans are able to widen their advantage.
Offensive line coaches always tell...
Final play of the half, Stroud. He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. Each team now with just one more game after this one, and then we will get it all started as we normally do on the first Thursday after... In our game, still a lot to keep an eye on.
Scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League. But fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry.
This is the player card. Here you can see your strengths and weaknesses. Here are a player's motivations. How well your team align. The third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Texans and the Saints under the lights on Sunday night.
We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Superdome here in New Orleans. But tonight we've got a preseason matchup as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the New Orleans Saints. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you, and now we sit, CD, at week 3 of the preseason, and this is the one that the coaches probably think is pretty valuable, right?
Certainly. This is the dress rehearsal. This is the one where your starters are going to play.
Stroud out of the gun here. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's a peek at their past draft class. And, Charles, sometimes you'll see teams that have really specific needs they want to fill. Some can just say, well, I'm going to take the next best guy available. Maybe we see a little bit of both here in this draft.
I think you're right about that, Brandon. Plenty of talent in their class this year, some of which will contribute early and some which will be called upon down the road. The GM makes the final call after all the input from the scouts and the coaches. Now it's up to the coaches to develop the guys that the GM picked.
Stroud on third down now. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Inside the 20. Now he's loose at the 40. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 75 yards. And the Texans are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man... Throwing now is Stroud. Flush to his right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Boy, somehow, someone lost that running back downfield. He had acres of space, but this ball overthrown. And that's one you've got to be able to hit on.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on...
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And unable to connect on the long pass. He actually brings it in, but he was out of bounds, incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had.
Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
As Stroud now to throw.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jordan. He's into the secondary and out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. One of the tight ends comes in motion.
They'll run for it with Pierce.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Dameon Pierce.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Texans have broken the tie. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Stroud. Open man downfield is Woods. Still on his feet. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35.
A huge play there for Houston. 49 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Now here's Stroud.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. Touchdown. Dalton Schultz, 31 yards.
And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown driving.
Here we go. Start it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Stroud to throw it.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
The 2nd down throw now from Stroud. He'll try and fire this downfield for Singletary.
And got his man complete. How about this? Touchdown, Houston. Devin Singletary, 84 yards.
And the Texans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? But a lot of offenses say touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do.
Here we go, here we go. 19,
On first down, here's Stroud.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Texans. Dalton Schultz ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Texans are able to add on to their first half lead. In the second quarter, and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and cover.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Through the middle of the field, inside the 20.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Dameon Pierce
with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Texans add 6 to their lead.
Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going for the...
Let's go now.
Stroud off the play fake.
Rolling to his right. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Now Stroud.
Going for the deep ball. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown.
Nico Collins.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
They run with the former Buffalo Bill, Devin Singletary.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Stroud looking to change the play.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
He'll complete this one to Collins.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
Get it.
1st and 10, it's Pierce.
And he's got some space here.
Still going inside the 20.
Touchdown, Houston.
Dameon Pierce.
53 yards.
And the Texans have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hand off right side to Pierce.
There he goes right side. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Dameon Pierce.
33 yards.
And the Texans have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
And that...
Okay, quick. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's Stroud.
Throw left side complete. That's Schultz.
Look at the big man rumble. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35.
A huge play there for Houston. 44 yards. On 1st and 10, Stroud able to shake him off. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Forced out to his left. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
C.J. Stroud.
30 yards.
And the Texans get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.